This is Sergeant Beast Larson. We're going to talk briefly about the focus of energy. In the other video, we transferred energy. Remember on the wall, that pushing on the wall, reaching up, touching right below the tricep, right behind the elbow, transferring it. We're going to talk about how do you focus your energy. And this is very important because it leads into better control of weapon retention and the armbar. And I'll show you and explain that here in just a minute. Imagine you get a partner, have them put hand over hand just like this, and tell them to stand with their feet. Just walk up, stand there like they would, put their hand on top of your hands and push down. One hand, push down. Give them some resistance. This is a two-person test here. Give some resistance, let them see how much energy they've got. Okay? You got two hands in your upper body, they got one hand. They're just pushing down. So they're basically just going to use a little bit of their tricep, a little bit of the lat and the pectoral muscle right here. See how much strength they've got to you. Let it go on about 10 seconds, and then stop. And then step back. Now instead of standing flat-footed like you walk up to do something, you walk up to grab a shopping cart, or you walk up to play a video game like you're standing by, your video machine. Don't stand that way. Stand in fighting positions. You're going to learn how to focus and control your body from head to toe. So you got one foot in front of the other. Feet about shoulder width apart. If you've never kicked before, when you go to kick, you need to have good balance on one foot. You can't stand flat-feeted to do this. So your best stance is the ball of one foot in the heel of the other. And it's nothing you can really see, it's how you feel it. So I'm rocking back and forth, ball of one foot, heel, ball and heel, and I'm rotating, one each and moving. This gives me better movement control. See, my feet are still on the ground. My legs, I turn this way. My feet have not moved at all. Better control. I'm not wobbly like this. So now I'm going to come up, do the same drill again, but both hands like this in front of you. And instead of them pushing straight down like this, you're going to have them, and if they're leading forward with their left foot, use their left hand. We're going to focus this energy. It's on the front hand. You don't want to reach across because now you're overextending. So whichever leg is out front. If they're right-handed, let them switch, put the right foot up front. Most people are right-handed, so I'm going to do this right-handed style. And when you're right-handed, as a police officer, your gun will be on your right hip. So right hand, here we go. I'm going to turn this way so you can see. Instead of me pushing down, trying to power, show muscles off to people, we're not doing that. I'm in my fighting stance right now. Ball of one foot, heel of another. My arm is straight out. Turn your hand down a little bit of an angle, kind of a V here I'm making. And I'm going to focus. And before I push down on the hand, you're going to imagine the water's trickling down your arm and your hand down your little finger all the way to the ground. There's a trickle of water. Now in focusing the energy, you want to focus your energy as you push down and control with this arm only, but you don't want to break this trickle of water. So you're thinking this water just flowing right down here, just a slight trickle. I want it to continue. So mentally get that into your mind. And as you push down, you're going to focus. So you got your partner, he's got his hands out like this. Put it right in the V of your arm and push down. Now focus just on your right arm. Let your knees be a little bit relaxed, your body a little relaxed. Focus like this. See, I'm pushing down. That's just one hand pushing down. Now as I'm focused and pushing, the rest of this and my knees can be moving, but it's focus and control. Now this is important. When you go to do the armbar, what do? You grab the wrist. Instead of taking your hand and trying to push, because now you're just using that little bit of muscle like we did in the beginning of this, but like this and focus. You don't have to grab their arm to do an armbar. You grab the wrist. That's your control point right here. Wrist. Armbar. And the armbar goes slightly above the bend of the elbow right here. Just above, because that's where your pressure, they need to feel that pressure in the elbow joint, in the bones. So you grab the wrist. You know how to do the armbar. You've been taught in the police academy. Wrist. Focus your energy. Now you got somebody here. Now as you're turning and moving, see how my feet are moving? My upper body's not moving. I'm focused. I'm focused on this, not this wrist. This is focused. Excuse me. And there's a difference. I'm not locking my body. I'm focusing my energy on here. You see how this is focused and controlled right here. This isn't moving, but my shoulder is. I'm loose up here. My focus is this right here. So now I got an arm bar. Somebody comes to reach for your gun. See how quick that went? Right here. I trapped that. Trapped the back of it. My gun right here. My imaginary gun. Focused right here. Now I can move. I'm turning. See my hip position? See my hand? My hand's not moving. I can show you my elbow all day long. Look where my hand's not moved. My gun is still trapped. So as I'm standing, somebody reaches from behind, I can turn and move whatever. This gun is not coming out of this holster. They come from behind, I'm looking at you forward, and it's trapped. Somebody from in front reaches towards to grab it. My energy focuses right here. That trickle of water flowing down the end of my finger. Also the fact that I know if they get my gun, they're going to try and kill me. So I've got my gun, they've reached for me. Now I have a free hand, free legs, knee strikes, hand, arm strikes. They're reaching for the cross and trying to grab my gun, their arms right here. I'm going to break their arms in half. Their chest, their face, their throat is right here in front of me. Let me turn a little bit so you're not blocked. They're this close to me. I can headbutt somebody that close that's reaching to grab, but I'm focused. This is not let go. You learn how to focus energy. I've got a black shirt on. You can see the contrast, the difference in colors of my body. See how my hand is turned? I'm going to keep moving, be closer for you. Push down like this on the arm bar. Got the wrist, and here's the arm bar. You're left-handed, got the wrist, here's the arm bar. Make this into a V. Let that water flow and trickle. Focus your energy on this right here. See, my arm muscles, the flexing of this, I want you to see this has not changed. My legs have, my hips have. This is my head. I can headbutt. I'm striking. I'm doing all kinds of things, but this focus never changed. You never saw a difference in the muscle, in this, in my hand. Still got this arm bar. I'm still focused. Focus comes mostly from your mind. Like exercising and working out, it's 80% mental, they say in the gym. Whatever numbers you want to throw out there, your focus comes from your mind, but your body learns how to do this. You're in a punching stance, fighting stance like this, a boxer stance like this. You want to focus your energy, focus that one hit right here, pow, to the chest, to the stomach. Each movement you do is focused. It's hard. Knee strike comes up, you focus on that one point of impact. All the energy is going to come through here, explode, and then come back, disperse back through your body. You need to be able to be loose, but be tight at the same time. And lastly, I'm going to tell you this. Statistically, the FBI talks about it in police fighting. An officer will use 50% of his energy in the first 30 seconds of a fight. 90% of your energy is gone, tired, at 1 minute. So you train to fight for the 2 and 3 minute fights, not the 1 minute fight. So when you focus your energy like this, things are focused, relax your body, you're preserving energy. That's the second important reason why you learn to focus on what you're doing. Preserve your energy, wear them out. Now you've already watched the video about transfer energy. So think about this. You're going to be 90% tired in 1 minute. So transfer the energy when you can. Give it back to them. They got you in the headlock. You got your hands back up on their arms. Put the energy back into them while you're in the headlock, like this. Put the energy back. Yeah, what you're doing is not this struggle. Focus. Take your one hand and focus and a push. Use their energy to wear themselves out. Like reverse psychology for your kids, it's reverse energy to the attacker. Thanks for watching. The next videos, we're going to break it down individually. Stunning techniques, balance displacement, distraction techniques. They'll all be individual. Then I'll explain and put them all together and talk through some scenarios and how they all work together at one point or another and build up into talking to cell extractions. So stay tuned. Thanks for joining.